Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack Screen Protector plus 3-pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to PC Gaming Pulse. Today we're talking about a game changer in the gaming world. Windows struggles to stay relevant. For decades, Windows has been synonymous with PC gaming, but that's changing fast. Microsoft may have dominated the market for years, but now it's facing serious headwinds. Gamers go where the games are, and game developers target operating systems and hardware with the most gamers. MS-DOS and IBM PCs didn't become dominant because of video games, it was the other way around. Microsoft created a thriving gaming industry by selling affordable computers to businesses and educators. They made it easy for people to buy an IBM-compatible computer and spend time playing Age of Empires or Microsoft Flight Simulator instead of working. This idea worked for years, but now it's clear that Microsoft understood the importance of video games as part of the software sales package. However, today gaming might be the only reason to stick with Windows. Everything else can be done just as well on macOS and Linux. Most people do their work and other typical computer stuff inside a browser. And did you know that popular Linux distros like Ubuntu now have desktop user experiences that are no worse than Windows? This is the last bastion where someone must use Windows PC gaming. Apple, and communities with an interest in Linux, have been working on gaming for years. With macOS, things really came to a head when Apple introduced Apple Silicon. Now even lower-end Macs can play console-grade games. Apple created a game porting Toolkit and Metal API to bring Macs up to date with the latest consoles. On the other hand, Valve has been supporting Proton on Linux. This project allowed tens of thousands of Windows games to be played on Linux using Proton as an interpreter between the Windows environment and the Linux environment. SteamOS is now available on ASUS and Lenovo handhelds and can run, albeit unofficially, on compatible desktops. Dave2D and other gaming influencers have done these comparisons. The results are not good for Windows. In most cases, a game will run smoothly with no stutter and higher frame rates on SteamOS. This is despite the additional overhead of Proton. A bare metal Windows installation saps up more performance than a whole translation layer between your game and hardware. Battery life is better, and all those Windows headaches are gone. Microsoft should start sweating because this might already be happening. The focus will shift to getting Windows 11 into better shape for handhelds, and by extension, all Windows gaming PCs. Proton has given developers a cost-effective way to make their games available on more than just Windows. Games now get special Steam Deck modes, and even games with compatibility issues have those issues addressed. Future games might be tested on Proton during development to ensure compatibility. This will be easier than trying to get a finished title to work with Proton. The massive PC backlog of games will slowly enter the fold as more titles are added to Proton every month. As we look at this new wrinkle in the story, it's clear that the situation is becoming possible at a deceptive speed. Proton and SteamOS might convince more PC gamers to switch from Windows, until Linux becomes large enough to justify native versions as a matter of course. This could mean that one day PC gamers won't have a reason to stick with Windows anymore, but we're already seeing a future where this is possible. The Linux slice of the gaming market is growing, and it's changing the game for everyone.